the idea that people who are successful are just plain lucky. And I say that because I don't believe in luck. And I know that is a mouthful to say on St. Patrick's Day when the whole world is talking about the luck of the Irish and they're saying like follow the rainbow to get your pot of gold, all that stuff. I don't believe in luck. I believe in blessings from the universe or source or God, whoever you recognize as your higher power. But I don't believe that people who become massively successful and are able to sustain it are lucky. I believe that they are consistent. Now, I know what you're going to say. Lots of people will say that like, you don't necessarily need consistency if you've got systems. And Kayla, you did all this big, long stuff on systems. That is true. I talked about systems, but before you can even recognize that you need a system, you have to be consistent in your actions and showing up to recognize what you need to build a system for, right? Or people will say, oh, stuff is always working out for you. And yes, it appears that things are always working out for me, but lots of times people don't see the background. People don't see what I've been through to get where I am right now. So I just decided that today, since people think I'm such a lucky girl, I would hop on and talk about some of the things that you guys see that it wasn't always that way, right? So when you look through my high school yearbooks, you can see like my picture, y'all, it is like playing Where's Waldo. I'm like on every other page, I'm cheering, I'm doing all these things. What you don't see is that the first year that I tried out for cheerleading, I did not make the squad. I got cut. What you don't see, you see me holding the microphone and singing in every other page. What you don't see is that I probably like got half as many solos as I auditioned for. Like, moving on. I went on to college. When you walk into my office, y'all, you see all of these degrees hanging on the wall. What you don't see is that the first time that I applied for my master's program, I didn't get in. What you don't see is that I dropped out of a whole nursing program because I did not feel like I could make the cut. So yes, right now you see all these amazing things on the wall, but you don't see what I went through to get there. Like right now, showing up, you see me like in this relationship where I am happy and I'm living out my wildest dreams. We like making pancakes and dancing in the kitchen at 2 a.m. What you don't see is that I have a divorce under my belt. I have a, thrown off engagement under my belt. Like, there was so much stuff behind the scenes that you don't see the bigger picture. You don't see all the things. So people think, oh, she's so lucky. No, I'm not lucky. I'm consistent. And if you remain consistent, then you will be able to reach your goals as well. So one of the things that people will say is that if you have systems, then you don't need to be consistent. That's not true, because in order to get to a place where you recognize that you need a system, that means you have to start showing up. You can have the best offer in the entire world. If nobody knows that you exist, nobody's going to buy it from you. You could be the most amazing woman or guy in the entire universe. If you're not showing up, if you're not putting yourself out there, if you're not taking a risk on love and life, nobody is going to want to date you. You can have like the best book idea in the entire world. If you're not pitching it, if you're not like putting out like your what is it? If you're not writing chapters and submitting it to places, it could be like just to a basic like book research thing. If you're not doing it, nobody's gonna know. Hey y'all are popping on. Thank you so much. You just subscribed. Thank you. So I'm just saying that so many times when we think that somebody is lucky, when we think that they hit it big overnight, they did not hit it big overnight. You were just sleep on them. And so when you are going through the process of becoming whoever it is that you want to be, you guys, I am so for y'all becoming the main character of your life. I say this to say, let people sleep on you. Like, that doesn't mean just because when I joined, there were 2 people, now there's 17. Hey, y'all, exactly. So I was going to say, when I press go live, I show up like nobody is going to be here. And I keep talking knowing that in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 days, anybody could have their hands on the replay. It's not my job, right, to worry about what other people are going to think. It's my job to just show up. Whatever you're trying to do, whether it's going back to school, whether it's getting a new job, whether it's falling in love, whether it's setting effective boundaries, just be consistent. And you don't have to be lucky. Things will work out for you. So I'm just debunking that tonight. You don't need luck. You need consistent action. So drop down in the comments. Tell me where you can be more consistent for yourself. Please tell me, where can you be more consistent? Thank you so much. Is it Maya or Mia? If you can do the phonetic, because I like to say people's names that there actually are. Maya or Mia. Now there are 5. I know. Sometimes people have to go. It doesn't make me feel bad at all whatsoever, because I be watching lives and sometimes I scroll by too. Home. Yeah. Bet. Cool. If you guys have any questions regarding look, consistency, showing up, becoming the main character of your story, I'd be happy to answer your questions. Or if you want to know what I do and how I help women in the world, I'd be happy to share that with you too. I just became a granddad today. I'm only 40. Time is flying. Congratulations. Is it a girl or a boy? That's super exciting. It's also a little bit terrifying. I'm like 38. My kids are old enough to have kids. I wish they wouldn't, but they're old enough to have kids. Are there more? No. Cool. Cool. A boy. Well, congratulations on becoming a grandfather. That's a wonderful experience. Thank you so much, Heather. I appreciate that. I want you to tell me, Mike, come back in a few weeks and tell me, some of my friends and I have this idea that there is, we call it grandparent syndrome, where you are way nicer or treat your grandchildren so much differently than you treat your own kids. So I want to know if that happens with you too. You love my eyeshadow? Thank you. It was kind of festive. I was excited about it. No questions, y'all? I try to hop on. Well, I just started this last week, hopping on, talking really candidly, sharing a little something and answering questions if you guys have any questions. No? Well, cool. Well, I am going to hop on TikTok and Instagram and Facebook to check out my communities there. If you're not already subscribed, do so. I'm teaching women to step into their main character era. When I say that, y'all, when I say main character, I don't mean only character. I mean that your dreams, your goals, your aspirations are just as important as anybody else's. I have 2 boys, and they're 16 and 17. So they're grown. Mom's not cool anymore. At all. So that's what I mean. All right, y'all. I'm going to hop off of here, and I'm going to catch y'all on my other socials. I'll be back probably later this week. Have a great day. Bye.